Hello everyone and welcome back to Real LLD's channel. So I'm just gonna do a quick video, or at least try to make it as short as I can, on these remotes, these like cheap $50 remotes and stuff. Sometimes tend to be tricky. So I want to make a video on how to set up your flight modes with these remote, because as starting off, these remotes, these flysky remotes, only have two channel switches. I mean, two dip switches. So either up or down. You don't have no 3-channel switches for your flight modes. So I know for like beginner pilots, it tends to be, kind of tricky. Like, how do you get 3 flight modes with a 2-position switch? So I just want to go over that really quick, because I think it'll help a lot of you guys out there that are having trouble with this. So what we're going to do is, of course, power on. We're going to go to our menu, setup, and we're going to go to mix. So what you want to do is set a mix switch for whichever flight mode you feel comfortable. If you're lefty or righty, whatever, you can either do, let's see what this is up here, SWA if I'm not mistaken, and SWC. On this remote, I got it on SWB, which is right over here, and SWA, which is on this side. So I got 1 flight mode, 2 flight modes, 3 flight modes. So that's how I want to set it up. So how I set this up on here is, like I said, I went to the mix switch. I turned on the mix. So turn it on. I set your master to channel 6, which on my remote I have it set to, we'll go back and let's see. Alright, so I got aux channel on SWA and I got SWB. So you can switch this around, this SWA or SWB, however you want. That's just how I figured it out. That's just how I did it. You can do any switch. So what you want to do is the non-dominant switch, which I have on channel 6, which is B, which is over here. I've set it to the master. And then my dominant switch, I set it to the slave. And I've put, okay. So my position mix, I left it at 50. And my negative mix, I've put it at 70, and that's how I've configured it. And you can actually play around with this, because I've gotten these remotes to give me about 4 flight modes, but just to make it simpler and easier for the video, I've left it at 3. So I'll plug in my battery so you guys can see, and now I don't have Screen-O-Matic or whatever the thing is called. So if somebody wants to send me the link for that, I will download it. I just haven't gotten around to it. So, alright, so we see we're on, so we flip the switch. We go to flight mode 2, and we flip this switch, and we go to flight mode 3, and we see that the accessory 0, which is channel 6, flipped on. So it'll happen. I don't have nothing on channel 6, so I don't really need to worry about it. And I put both of my switches back, and we're back on flight mode 1. So so that's how I did it. And you can play around with this, like I said, and you can get more flight modes out of here. And if we go to the negative mix and add it, we can play around with this. So that's, this is your 3rd flight mode right here, and we can play around with the percentage on negative mix And let's see. Alright. Yeah, so maybe we can see it now. Alright, so we see that I'm playing with the percentage, and the bar right here is moving. So you can play around with this just depending on however many flight modes you have, and you can figure this out so you can get your 3 flight modes. So when I click this, I get my 3rd flight mode. I click it up, I'm down switch, I have my 2nd, and I got my 1st. So I had it set on 70, and so like I said. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. For more quadcopter stuff, quadcopter builds, tips and tricks, reviews, and lots more, check out my channel. Stay tuned in. Subscribe, share, and hope to see you guys soon.